Hey everyone, welcome back to the W12 Universe. My name is Jitch. This is NXT. We are on the last one before Money in the Bank, and it will feature a Money in the Bank qualifier for the Raw Money in the Bank ladder match. But first, he's had enough.
Approaching the ring from Manchester, England, weighing 260 pounds, Barrett.
Wade Barrett has been wanting a shot at his former championship for quite some time now, and he's been getting ducked, quite frankly. I don't care what they say, it's been getting ducked. He could very easily have had the shot against Nemesis last week, but apparently he was nowhere to be seen. So here tonight he shows up and he's ready to go one-on-one with Vader. It's really a big scary opponent for someone like Wade Barrett. I don't think he's afraid. Well, I mean, they are the Enforcers. It's not enough that he's accompanied by the Enforcer, Arn Anderson. This team themselves, they are the Enforcers. That is what they've called themselves. We've only ever seen them compete once before, and unfortunately it was a loss. But, did that not fool you? I think this is a team with a hell of a lot of potential. But I guess we'll see. This is Vader's first singles match with Arn in his corner. I think he's in good hands. Obviously, he's Vader. He doesn't really need the protection. There is that as well.
There's the bell, and here we go.
Oh, okay. Barrett's just going to immediately show off the strength.
Kane, talk to us about Vader and what he must be thinking about.
I think Vader's got a lot of potential.
This will be a physical battle.
I just realized the awkwardness of the syncing there. Because he was like, King, talk to us about Vader and what he's capable of. And then I started going to talk about Vader, and King hadn't said anything.
Keep your hands to yourself.
Talk to us about Vader, what he's capable of, and King's just like, just shakes his head behind the camera.
Amazing atmosphere in this arena tonight.
I think that Vader's got a lot of potential. I don't know if he'll ever be perhaps a world champion, but I could see him one day giving someone like Rey Mysterio a run for his money very easily if he could get up the ranks. As not exactly someone I could see Mysterio retaining the Intercontinental Championship against with a lot of ease.
European uppercut.
European uppercut.
This match is being
Not me.
televised around the world in 18 languages in over 100
We got that big six-man Money in the Bank ladder match coming up. We got two coming up at Money in the Bank. Wade Barrett was unable to qualify for his, as
Wade Barrett loves to utilize a brawling, rugged style.
unable to qualify for his as he was teamed with R-Truth. I went to call him Ron Killings for some reason. Just went to call him by his real name. I don't know why. But he was teamed with R-Truth and John Morrison and was unable to get the victory against Eddie Guerrero, Rey Mysterio, and The Rock in a match I'm sure the outcome surprised many people.
Boy, I hope you're right about that, Cole.
Those two teams, there definitely wasn't a clear favor.
There's going to be a lot of offense.
Not in the sense of like who I'd pick, but in the sense of like if that was a match on paper, I think we know which side would have won, and it would have been the same side that did. I could have done something different, man. I could have had Truth, Barrett, and Morrison in. Ooh. No struggle lifting up Vader at all.
These superstars looking for a victory, looking to build momentum.
I mean, the thing about Barrett is he's got to get used to fighting with someone at ringside if he wants the ECW Championship back, because Jetstar's going to be everywhere. When it comes to Nemesis defending the ECW title, that's the #1 time you can guarantee that Jetstar's going to be around. I know Wade Barrett has had nothing to say on the matter of losing the title to Nemesis, on the matter of Nemesis being featured in the main event scene over on Raw, the attempts to apparently build up NXT, and the efforts to refer to the ECW title as the ECW World Heavyweight title. There hasn't really been a lot of anything from Wade Barrett and his thoughts on the whole situation. I think he just kind of wants to get on with his job, and he's a little bit sick of this guy who's just going around telling everybody what a big deal he is, basically.
Wade Barrett going to work.
Barrett showing a bit of his ego here, but the fact of the matter is he can back it up. Watch out here. And down they go. What an impact.
What can Wade Barrett do to win this one, King?
I've watched Vader for a long time, and let me tell you, there have been natural disasters that cause less damage than this monster.
Great reaction.
A serious punctuation on that exchange.
This match has been 100 miles an hour since the opening bell.
It's back and forth all night. Unbelievable.
I wonder if Wade Barrett will ever get back the ECW Championship. That's the question.
Barrett.
Right now, he's doing a damn great job against Vader.
We got a cover.
The referee's like, hold up a second. I want to see if Arn Anderson's got anything to say about that. Oh my god.
Slam to the ground below. Wade Barrett delivered a massive.
Now, I know Barrett's strong, but I don't know about that strong.
Vader powers out.
Ah, look at this. And a ferocious blow. Oh no.
Just laying bodies out all over the place.
Watching this match all around the world.
Watch it.
The only problem with manager matches is for quite a few years it's going to be that, like, whenever there's a manager, they're just going to interfere constantly until they get ejected, and that's just going to be the formula for every match that involves a manager. What the hell are you doing, Vader? That's just going to be the formula for quite some time. Eventually that will stop. Eventually they'll actually behave as managers rather than just this thing that makes matches a little bit longer.
Big move coming. Can he score the pin? And Wade Barrett gets the shoulder up.
No, he can't score the pin. I'm sorry, but this is clearly Wade Barrett's match.
Uh-oh. He's enjoying this. He is definitely going to have
That's got to be it. That's the finishing move.
He thinks he has it. One. And Vader powers out.
Oh.
What a hilarious.
What about that? Will you stay down to that? Is that a convincing enough finish?
1, 2.
Yeah, it's a convincing enough finish. Fair enough. One boot couldn't get the job done, so the other did. Honestly, it's a lot more devastating than the Wasteland anyway.
Here's your winner.
Winner!
He gets a big victory here tonight.
Love him or hate him. That was an incredible.
We can just jump straight to the next match. I don't have to change nothing. Brodus Clay is set for a 1-on-3 handicap match. He's going to go up against David Otunga, Michael McGillicutty, and one half of the World Tag Team Champions / a competitor in the upcoming Money in the Bank ladder match. And Sheamus. I don't know what the hell Brodus was thinking agreeing to this, but Sheamus has decided he is not Brodus's buddy, and he's going to make it clear by teaming with the very people that he beat last week. And don't you forget it. It was Sheamus that won that match, not Brodus Clay. Really thought that Brodus had found an ally. Evidently not.
Following handicap match is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, David Otunga and Michael McGillicutty.
I just don't think this is right. I don't think this is something that he should have to have gone through. Brodus Clay has been fighting a very tough battle to try and make a name for himself. Honestly, you'd think he'd have already done it by now. He was really close to becoming US champion at one point, and now he's just got to deal with all this. Well, where the hell's Sheamus? He was supposed to come up with them. Did Sheamus not bother showing up to the match? Oh, I think I know where Sheamus is. I've seen this one before. Yep. Never mind.
Oh, big shots. One right
I knew exactly where Sheamus was.
Oh, man, this isn't good.
Well, this continues to be an uphill battle for Brodus Clay. I don't know why Sheamus has decided that he saw the situation Brodus was in, and naturally, his solution was, I want to get in on that. I want to make it even harder for him.
Man, what a nasty attack.
It was vicious, King, and he still has a match to compete in.
So this is going to be a fun fight for
Brodus has him.
Brodus, I'm sure.
McGillicutty has him. Spinning neck breaker from
That's
McGillicutty.
literally the McGillicutty. That was his finishing move.
Uh-oh.
Oh my, he splattered on the concrete.
I'm not entirely sure this match has even started yet.
McGillicutty. Oh, right into that ring post. And Brodus Clay appears to be wearing the wounds of war. And this match is
Hard to
now
believe that
officially
one of the
underway.
guys that's on the opposing side was the guy that Brodus teamed with last week to beat the people that are beating him right now. Oh. I don't think Sheamus appreciated that very much, as he's just tagged himself into the match. Called for the tag and was ignored by McGillicutty.
Got the arm up.
Could see the resentment as David Otunga didn't like being tagged like that. But Sheamus wanted in.
Ooh, what a vicious backbreaker.
That can break your back.
That's why they call it a backbreaker. Congrats.
My goodness. Sheamus is just so hard to stop.
Sheamus appears to be admiring
This
his
isn't
work.
even a fair fight. Brodus Clay had no idea what he was in for. He still agreed to the match anyway.
Blocked. The big man's down. Another cheap shot.
Look at this. What's the goal? What are you trying to prove?
Countered by Sheamus.
Oh! Oh, no!
A powerful
Guy literally just went through a match this past Monday where he defeated Randy Orton and Cody Rhodes, and that wasn't enough. Claimed the money. Oh my god. Claimed the Money in the Bank spot.
Oh, no, look.
Oh damn. Brodus.
What a maneuver.
Don't mess with Brodus.
Into the cover goes Brodus. 1, 2. And Sheamus is able to get the shoulder up.
That would have been huge. Brodus could have pinned Sheamus there and then.
Watch it. Oh, that's a brutal headbutt.
Like I said, like Sheamus hasn't been through much. He just went through Randy Orton
God,
this Monday on Raw.
Sheamus is going up.
Look out!
That's not what I meant to do at all. You damn well know it, game.
Just writhing in agony.
This match has
There we
taken
go.
so much out of this guy. He's not going to give up. But man, this has been
No
physical.
such thing as enough punishment from Sheamus.
Sheamus comes up with a devastating counter.
Oh my gosh, big time impact. Ah,
Oh, he's having a comeback.
wow, what an
I'm not even sure Sheamus wants to actually team with Otunga and McGillicutty.
Brodus with a heavy shot.
I'm starting to think he only agreed to this so that he could beat Brodus down some more.
That Irish whip was delivered with tremendous aggression. And the pain has to be shooting through his face. reaction.
Brodus got caught there. Sheamus seems to be gloating now.
In another disgusting.
All about the head. All about that extra damage. Gotta make that busted open head hurt even more.
Oh,
Oh.
Lord, a huge collision with the exposed turnbuckle.
Never mind.
Total destruction. He might not know where he is right now. What a match. Momentum has shifted back and forth repeatedly between these superstars.
I love the way that Otunga and McGillicutty are celebrating in the corner as if they're actually doing anything.
Back to the spine and back.
Oh my god. The amount of blood on Brodus' head.
Brodus Clay.
Watch out here.
Look at that face.
Uh-oh. This is bad.
Oh, he's having a bit of a comeback. Credit where due. Oh, never mind. I shouldn't have said anything. Oh, no, 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 no. He's still got it going.
Rolling out of harm's way. Smart strategy there.
Oof. How much more is Sheamus going to target the face?
Oh, man. Hurting the ribs and the lower back. That just takes all of the power out of it.
Maybe this time I can actually fucking connect with it.
Hey, he's going.
I know it's an easy move to reverse, but that doesn't mean you have to reverse it every time.
He's still not through.
All the damn.
Oh, there you go.
Wicked boot.
Jeez. When that actually hits, that hits with impact.
2, 3. Sheamus wins.
Well, that was really a no contest. I don't know how happy Otunga and McGillicutty will be with the fact that they did nothing in that match. That was all Sheamus. He had no interest in teaming with them. He just wanted to face Brodus. And they're not going to actually celebrate together. So I'm going to cut this here, because realistically they wouldn't. They'd be like, what the hell was that? So anyway, when we come out next, we got ourselves a Hardcore Championship Money in the Bank Qualifier 2-in-1 as Mick Foley defends his title for the first time. And what a tough opponent you guys gave him as his first challenge, as he's going to go up against the Demon Kane. Well, it was... It was... Let me finish this sentence, please. It was 14 days ago, 2 weeks ago, that you guys witnessed Mick Foley defeat William Regal to become the third ever Hardcore Champion.
The contest is an Extreme Rules match. And it's for the Hardcore Championship. And introducing the challenger, weighing 323 pounds, Kane.
You had the guy of 3-2 win-loss record, Mick Foley, have his uprising defeating William Regal to become Hardcore Champion, and you got the choice, who would you like to see him fight? And you said, how about the guy with the 11-9 win-loss record, a former US champion, a man responsible for crippling the general manager at one point? How about Kane? Don't get me wrong, the Hardcore title I think would be a very natural fit for Kane. But what a cruel thing to do to Mick Foley. I guess we'll see if he can survive. 2 weeks into his reign, his first ever defense, his first appearance with the title since winning it against William Regal.
The Hardcore Champion.
I think he'd just hold it rather than stretch it like that. Poor Foley. Guy has no idea what he's in for. Kane, man. You picked Kane. I just can't believe that you would pick Kane. I thought you guys liked Mick Foley. Ah well, I guess we'll see how he does. Maybe he'll surprise us all.
That's what it's all about. That's the prize they're going after right there.
Yes. Generic line. Indeed. My money is on Kane. I'm not actually playing this one. I couldn't decide who I wanted to see win, because obviously they joined Money in the Bank too. That's a really big implication. I'd like to see Kane win, I think, but I don't like the idea of cutting a title reign short. So I've kind of decided I'll leave it in their hands, and if Kane wins, then hey. At least I had nothing to do with it. So pumped for tomorrow night on SmackDown when Sin Cara finally defends that Cruiserweight title for the second time. He has been one of the worst champions we've ever seen, and I can't wait to see him get put through the ringer. I mean, he could prove us all wrong. He could be a great champion, but he's got to beat someone tomorrow night on SmackDown to prove it. I'd like to see who's going to be his opponent when he defends that title for the second ever time. The first time, we got quite the surprise as Yoshitatsu hopped over from Raw and challenged him for the Cruiserweight title. So who knows what kind of a surprise we'll be in for from Teddy Long to face Sin Cara next.
And that punch lands hard.
He's wearing down the midsection. After that, you might think differently before swinging again. Oh no!
Oh no!
Uh-oh.
I really don't have much to say.
Uh-oh.
If it wasn't obvious. Uh-oh.
Look at the force behind that leg drop.
I'm just pumped for the next episode of SmackDown, because after that comes Money in the Bank. That's one of the biggest and the best events of the year. There's a lot of great events, but that's, I think that's going to be up there. I think Money in the Bank one day, here in 2010, we're doing it for the first time ever. I think we're onto something. I think we got an event that people are going to look forward to for many years to come, every time that it pops up on the radar. I can't wait. I look forward to it. Money in the Bank, I think, is really going to deliver. Kane.
And the big red monster gets chopped down.
Big right hand right to the chin.
Kane.
Kane. How much you want to bet they don't even go extreme in this match? This is, of course, as you should know, an Extreme Rules Falls Count Anywhere matchup for the hardcore title, as is the standard.
And he escapes the hold.
Lawler screams abound.
Oh, look out!
Oh, that might be it right there.
Oh, and he lands that one right to the head.
Kane brings a new meaning to the phrase manhandling.
Right now, Mick Foley's kind of beating his ass, to be honest. I'm kind of being made to look a bit of a chump. We haven't seen the Rebellion in a long time, but to be honest, we haven't really seen a lot of anyone on Raw in a long time. When Shawn Michaels, Zack Ryder, Alex Riley, Triple H, and Stone Cold all leave Raw alone, maybe we'll actually start seeing some different faces in the main event scene on Raw. Maybe we'll start seeing some people that are actually on Raw. We saw Randy Orton this week. It's been a while. We saw the women. Don't even remember the last time we saw them on Raw. We're clearly on the path to returning to what Raw used to be. Raw.
Watch out here. You can see the pain.
CM Punk, of course. I mean, to be fair, we know why we haven't seen CM Punk in a while. He was knocked off in his path to greatness as he was aiming for. He lost a match to Randy Orton, didn't qualify for Money in the Bank, and what's worse is now Randy Orton's not even in the Money in the Bank ladder match. That match meant nothing.
Again, this is a no
What is CM Punk's record? Because I feel like NXT should be his new home. 10 to 20, yeah, he should really be on this show more often.
Hard shot to the gut.
Maybe he should be the one to pursue the ECW Championship. I'm sure Nemesis would love that.
Going back outside.
I'm sure that would be a comforting
Now
opponent.
back under the ring, looking for another object of some sort.
Punk's pursued a few championships in his day, but he's never actually won one. Maybe the ECW Championship is his next stop. Holy crap. Holy crap, Lois.
What's he doing? What's he doing with those steps?
I wish I could tell you. Probably nothing cool.
Just writhing in agony.
Kane. Says his name like a disappointed father.
And he fights his way out.
Not that I know what that sounds like. Look at him go.
And again he exits the ring. You can practically feel the wear and tear that's been done throughout this match.
I'm quite aware, dude, these guys are really giving it their all. Mick Foley's living up to his name with a mop. He's living up to that reputation of I'll use anything as a weapon.
What's he think he's gonna do with that?
What the hell is happening? Oh, and here we go again. I just realised no one ever made that gift that I was asking for of something in the past. I don't even remember what it was now, but I said I wanted something and I said tweet it at me and no one did. I'm disappointed in every person that listens to that and didn't do it. I was about to say to gift the mop and cup battle, and I realised people don't listen to me. People don't listen to me. I could talk about whatever I want right now.
The way he's holding his skull, King. His brains have been absolutely scrambled.
Whoa, that's a crazy thought. I immediately don't have anything in mind to say that would be like, whoa, I can't believe I said that. Because I don't really think controversial thoughts.
Uh-oh, Foley's caught him.
Ooh, that landed on the steps. I like that. That was good.
More destructive.
More
He's
destructive.
measuring. Oh, you do not get up from that.
Oh, okay. I think Mick Foley might have just found himself a spot in the Money in the Bank ladder match, you know? Poor Kane.
And again he moves to the
Or not.
outside.
Foley's all about hurting rather than pinning.
He's got hold of that ladder. Uh-oh, this is bad.
Ooh, man, just gripped him by the head and launched him.
Big move coming. Too slow.
A big fist to the gut. Hey,
Poor Kane.
what a move. What a smart move.
Foley is determined to keep a hold of that hardcore title. It's just too soon for him to drop it. I agreed though. Oh, never mind. I didn't realize that was the thing that was just happening. I looked away for a second. I'm sorry. Oh, okay. He's not. Wait, what the hell's going on with that lad? I have not been paying enough attention. Clearly,
Tremendous aggression.
I don't think I'm very good at paying attention when I don't play matches. I've just looked up and been like, why is there a ladder floating in between like the ropes, but not really touching the bottom one?
1, 2.
Boy, these two are beating the hell out of each other. Does that guy still give show ratings? I hope he does. The guy in the comment section that always rates the matches and the shows. I hope so. Because when I get around to the end of the year and I'm looking for like the Slammy Awards and stuff, It's going to be a hell of a lot easier to find Match of the Year contenders based on what he's wrote than it is to sit and try and remember any of these, because I'm not going to be able to. I'm just throwing it out there now. I ain't going to be able to. That's going to have to be like the one category where I don't choose what goes there, because I don't remember. I don't know what a good match was anymore. I want to say we had one at WrestleMania probably, but I don't know. I know there'll be the odd one on like a random Raw, NXT, or SmackDown, because there always has been. That's just the way wrestling works. You can never guarantee when you're going to get a great match. I'm not sure if this would qualify.
Not by a long shot. How do you deal with the strength of Kane?
I'll tell you what, they're definitely living up to the Extreme Rules. It's really nice to see them actually utilize that. Focus on what the hardcore title is all about. Yeah, win with an abdominal stretch, why not? Got a bad feeling that like one of these two is going to come out of this injured. Join the ever-growing list of injured people on each brand. SmackDown's got Undertaker and Alex Riley, and Raw's got Ezekiel Jackson and Dolph Ziggler. Oh. Well, it wasn't the most flashiest finish, but it is the end of Mick Foley's reign, and he is now the shortest reigning hardcore champion thus far. Can't say I'm surprised. You put him up against one hell of a monster. That also confirms that at Money in the Bank, it's going to be Brock Lesnar, Kevin Nash, Sheamus, Drew McIntyre, Edge, and Kane for the Money in the Bank briefcase. That is a very monstrous match. I'm honestly concerned for, I think, Edge in that one. He's just surrounded by destruction. Uh-oh. No, Mick, no. Mick, no. No, Mick, no. Okay. Here comes Punk! Aw, Punk's come to support his buddy. That's awesome. CM Punk and Kane celebrating on NXT as Kane is the hardcore champion. So don't forget to leave your vote down below for who's going to challenge Kane next. Let's go to the rankings. I don't know when Kane will next defend, but make sure to leave your vote down below. Anyway. Okay, so Kane has won the Hardcore Championship. That he has. Okay, so Wade Barrett beat Vader with Arn Anderson at ringside. So what has that done for Wade Barrett, Vader, and Arn? Well, for Wade Barrett, he is now from rank 24 all the way up to rank 15. That's quite a victory. As for Vader and Arn, they remain at the bottom of the ranks because there really wasn't anywhere else to go from there. Brodus Clay lost to the team of Sheamus, David Otunga, and Michael McGillicutty in a match that surprised no one. Oh yeah, there was no... Oh, Celtic Cross are now on the ranks for a title that they can't go for. So there's that as well. And the Rebellion have increased. Cool. Nothing's changed there though. Okay, so Sheamus, David Otunga, and Michael McGillicutty beating Brodus Clay. Well, Brodus Clay has dropped from rank 25 to rank 26, whilst David Otunga has ascended from the bottom rank of 28 up to 25, finding himself that little bit higher. Unfortunately, for some reason, Santino has moved up. I don't appreciate that. He didn't do anything. He fucking lost. Michael McGillicutty increases from 24 to 23 as well. How did he go from 20? Oh, whatever. I'm sure we'll make sense of it in a minute. Sheamus increased from 9 to 6, putting him pretty high up on the rankings. And then finally, Kane defeating Mick Foley. Mick Foley descends from 26 to 28, whilst Kane increases from 12 to 10. How did Santino move from 26 to 24? Where did that come from? Who was 24th? Okay, so McGillicutty moved up, which would have required like Brodus or someone to move down. And Otunga moved up, which would have required some people to move down. But why did Santino ascend above Otunga? Santino lost his match. He's lost 10 matches in a row. And David Otunga won his and hasn't really lost a whole lot. Brodus lost 1 and he's fallen, but I don't know, man. I think it's because it carries like their career background as well. Like everything that's not universe, that's not canon. Okay, so oh, that's gonna be fun. Okay, so tonight, this Friday on SmackDown, we've got Undertaker versus John Cena. We've got a Money in the Bank qualifier. We've got something else. And we've got a mystery opponent for I'm keeping that because I would love to know who that could be. I could see it being someone so disappointing, and I just can't wait to find out. So what have we got to throw in for the rest of the show? Well, I think that DX should get their shot. I think the Miz and Ryder must defend in the semi-main event against D-Generation X. As for this match, though, hold up a sec. I had an idea, but I want to quickly double check that it makes sense. Okay, so we've got... hold up. I'll explain this in a moment. I'm just going to count for a second. I know it's not going to make much sense. Just hear me out. So we've got 1, 2, 3... 4... Yeah, we've got 4. I was going to say, I'm thinking of doing a 6-man battle royal, like over the top rope, between the people who lost their qualifiers as like a second chance. But then I realized Miz qualified by winning a mixed tag match against Stone Cold, so Stone Cold wouldn't get an opportunity. Christian beat Del Rio, so Del Rio could, and the 6-man tag, they could. But that's all there's been, so that'd be 4 people. So I think we'll... no, we won't do that, because Wade Barrett would then be double booked. And although Shawn Michaels is double booked, I don't like double booking. Okay, so the Money in the Bank qualifier will probably feature... Oh, it's got to feature Mark Henry. He did so good against Stone Cold Steve Austin. He's got to be in that qualifier. So it's going to be Mark Henry, a definite yes. Justin Gabriel, I think, would be a really fun addition. So Justin Gabriel, Mark Henry, Justin Gabriel, yes. Then I think... I don't think Kid's done anything quite yet to justify that, so I'm not going to do it. I know it's not going to be the most popular opinion, but he just hasn't quite done enough yet, in my opinion. Oh, fuck, the Cruiserweight title's got to be defended. Okay, so the WWE Tag Team title match between DX and Miz and Ryder will be next week. Next week, because that one can wait. Sin Cara has to defend his Cruiserweight title. He must. I think Kofi and Bourne should get an opportunity. They haven't been around in quite some time. And I think Goldust should get a shot too. Because why not? He could be like the wild card of the match. That does leave an open spot. It's got to be Barrett then. I've got to double book him. I've got to go against what I was saying. Because, no, he's already had one. It's got to be Tyson Kidd then. Because Heath Slater ain't done shit. Not yet. So, I guess we're getting like a 6-man battle royal, as I said. And it's going to be Justin Gabriel, Mark Henry, Tyson Kidd, Kofi Kingston, Evan Bourne, Goldust. Final spot in Money in the Bank will be determined this Friday on SmackDown. As well as that, the Cruiserweight title will be on the line. Who will Sin Cara defend against? We'll have to wait and see. Undertaker is going to go one-on-one with John Cena once again. I don't know what is going on with Undertaker. He refuses to stay down. John Cena says he's going to put him down eventually. And Stone Cold Steve Austin against a mystery opponent as he gets ready to face John Cena in just 2 days' time at Money in the Bank. If you want to see these videos in advance, make sure to click the join button, subscribe to the Patreon, make sure you go for the $5 or above tier, otherwise you won't get it. That is the only catch. But you can see every single scheduled upload the moment they are ready on YouTube, rather than waiting for them to be, go past their scheduled time to go live, their scheduled days to go live. At the current point in time, as an example, we've got videos. I'm recording this on the 21st of December. We have videos scheduled to go all the way to the 24th, so that's 2K20 part 11, no, 10, 11, and 12, which is the final 3 episodes, and then that story mode's finished, as well as part 4 of our Minecraft series. It's 4 videos that you could get right away if you were to subscribe at the time of me recording this. I don't know what would be available right now. There are several videos that still need rendering, such as the Raw that was just recorded, this NXT, there's some Zelda episodes if you're interested in that. Yeah, and I'm pretty sure there's some Mario Party that I've got to get ready too. So there's going to be quite a bit, and it's going to keep building, and you're going to keep getting more and more benefits. Eventually, they'll be public anyway, so if you can't subscribe, it's okay. It just means you might have to wait. Unfortunately, I know that's not going to be the most popular thing for everybody, but of course, if you can't afford it or you just don't want to do it, that's fine. Just stick to the way it's always been. There is a schedule. It will stick to it. The uploads will be more frequent. It just means that those that subscribe and do the pledge, the joining, the pledge on Patreon, the subscribing on Twitch, whatever the hell you want to call it, they will get more and more benefits, basically, because if we get to a point where we can upload 2 videos a day, then they'll get the 2 videos a day for each day the moment that they're ready. I know it's a very confusing thing to describe, but I'm sure you guys are understanding at least somewhat what I'm saying. Anyway, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys in the next episode, where SmackDown. Bye, everybody.